Guys, I just found me a great example to show you again that hardware or the probe or the linuxhardware.org is a super interesting website to venture your way, to find your way. And this is talking about a user that has a problem. So Discord, there is somebody who tries to install Nvidia, there we go again, Nvidia on his system rather than the open source drivers that are on the kernel or that are present, right? And we do see here a failed, so he was trying to install the wrong drivers. It's always the same thing, right? And you end up in a black screen. So first of all, ArcoLinux, YouTube, before I forget it, playlist, let's see if we get there, and then black screen. Get the knowledge that we've already shared about black screens. So this is gonna be, I think, the playlist. Let's have a look. Right, so this is the playlist. All these things are always different kind of things, why we have a black screen and what things to solve them. Now, I've told somebody on the forum to have a look at those, but in this case, this user gave us a probe link. Guys, give us a probe link. It makes so visible what is on the other hand of Discord in this case. On the other end, we see this is your, well, my hardware, and we can look it up. We can try to make an impression of what's going on the other end. And he's working with an LTS now, I see, so my advice to have a DKMS is good, right? DKMS drivers, they don't mind if you switch to LTS and to Linux and then back to hard and back to Zen. They're all fine. And in January 2022, we will only supply the DKMS. So out of those errors where the Linux and the driver, so the kernel and the driver is not matched, boom, it's broken. You get a black screen. One of the things in these videos. So with DKMS, less black screens. How can this help? Well, I did not go here to help him. What did I do? I looked at this. It's GeForce RTX 2080, but I'll come to this again because this is super interesting. There is so much information inside that probe, so please, everybody, now open a terminal, type probe, and everything becomes more transparent for everybody. So Nvidia drivers, that's the first reflex I had, is go to Nvidia. And then look for GeForce, and then look for the 20, probably a notebook, didn't know for sure. So went to this guy, and then of course Windows 10, why not? Windows 11 is there. Okay, and so Linux 64, search. And that's the message. The message is Ctrl-T, Paru, yay, Tryzen, whatever you want, and then Nvidia 470. So there is nothing to sudo pacman -s. It's gonna be building for yourself. So you need this one, and you need this one, and maybe the settings if you like to go into these applications like this one. So this one is Nvidia settings. So that's what I suggest you build. So this one, let's see, I tell you exactly the correct things. So this one and that one. Those are the guys I would build. So that was the message on Discord. Then everything is okay. Okay, I forgot about it. Then later I had this idea. Can't we find it via probe? Can I not just Ctrl-C this thing, go to the find parts, find computer, name, GeForce, look it up, find, and in this way, I don't know where it was, I just clicked until I found something that was actually connected with Arch. I said, oh, that's interesting. Ubuntu, Arch. And then I saw two arches. And I said, oh, let's have a look at this guy. And this particular person, whoever he is, has the same hardware and has the driver functioning. Then you might have the idea, how does he do that? Well, simple. Scroll down. There is so much information shared with this probe. You go down to the package list. Control find Nvidia. Oh my God. It just explains us what to get. It's a big Lego land out there, and we need to pick out the right Lego pieces, and then everything works. But before that, we have to, get the knowledge there. So I hope that's another video that makes you think. And please open a terminal, type probe, because more of these reports, the more we can learn from each other and say, okay, this guy made it work with. And this are all the pieces of the puzzle, or the Lego blocks, whatever you want to call it. But it's all the packages of his working system. It says so. What's it? Basically, it's a GNOME thing, right? We know by all these GNOME things that he has a GNOME computer. But for us, it's now important, Nvidia. Which number? 340, 470, just Nvidia. Now we know it's 470. That's what it's using, and that's why it says that it's working. All right. Cheers.